Hello, hello out there. Welcome. It's Rhonda, and it's time for our January virtual card class. I actually am going to be changing the name to it and calling it an online workshop, mostly because I want to differentiate between all the classes that I do. So this is my online workshop for the month, which means I'm going to show you 4 really cute projects, and you also get to earn this workshop for free, shipped to your door with your online purchase. So this is how I have always done my in-person card workshops, and that's how I'll be doing them. I do them online as well. Is everybody gets to come here and join me, and I love that you guys are here and getting crafty for me with me on a lunch break. But you also, this is one where I will ship it to you. I don't always offer this. I offer it once a month. So this one is with a minimum of a $50 online order, and there should be a link in the description here. So with that online order, then you will get the actual class will get shipped to you for free. As long as you're in the United States. I can't ship across borders. If your order goes over $75, then there's lots of other perks. That's like a magic number that Stampin' Up! Has put out there too. You can order the product of the month for $5. You'll get our product of the month tutorial bundle. And over $75, I'm going to send you a little gift, a really nice gift, actually, a free embellishment. So I'll go over all those details in a little bit. I'm going to wait for you guys to log on here. Let me know that you're here and say hi. And I also it is freezing here. We are in like the tundra right now in Michigan. We've had schools canceled twice this week. The kids did go to school today. But my son said the roads were really, really, really bad. And so we are definitely dealing with a typical winter Michigan storm, and we're buried in snow. So what better thing to do than to craft today, right? So come on and join me. This is our online workshop for January. So every month I will do an online workshop where we demonstrate 4 different projects using all kinds of my favorite products. So the ones I'm going to be using today are all ones that I'm also using in other events that I have. So I'm going to share with you some of those really fun, cool products that I have fallen in love with. So we're going to jump in first. Hello. So Sandy said it's cold in Wisconsin. It is. I'm sure Wisconsin probably is even worse than Michigan, but it is like -4. It feels like -4 out today. It's definitely bad. So anyway, let's jump in. I'm going to turn you down to my hands, and we are going to get started with our with our online workshop today. So let me just click a little button here. I'm going to start off with that product of the month. So it's a new program that is here to stay for a while, I hope. It's newer. It's a newer concept. We just started it in December. But every month, Stampin' Up! Is giving us a very unique, exclusive product that you can only get for free. For $5. You just have to place. So basically, you place your order for what you want at $75 or more. And I'm going to give you lots of reasons to spend $75 today on our happy crafting products that bring us so much joy, especially during the winter months. Creativity and crafting and the art of being creative is really helpful to combat those winter blues. So anyway, this month's is Fabulous Sayings. One of the perks, so again, once you spend $75, you can pick this for $5. Some of you have already done that. Let me know if you've already gotten this. I think have you had a chance to play with it? Have you had a chance to use it? It's obviously an all word set though that has a lot of great, the font, the sayings, all of it. So one of the perks, and I'm here to show you, I partnered with a total of 12 of us, very creative, crafty, awesome demonstrators. We put together, every month we'll do this, a bundle of 12 different project ideas using this stamp set. In this month, you got scrapbook pages, fun folds, there's a frame, there's sweet and simple cards, there's everything you can imagine different is in this tutorial. So, and you get it for free. when you put in an online order with me, that's over $75. And so you can order anything for over $75. If you would prefer to just purchase the tutorial, it's $25. And so we do sell it as well. So let's jump in and let's start with our first card. So this is the card that is actually that I did that's in the tutorial. It is a Vellum card. I love Vellum cards. So again, this is our online workshop. So you can earn all this for free. For my online workshops, we will actually do all of the die cutting for you. So we'll die cut all the pieces. We provide the ribbon. We'll do everything actually comes tucked into an envelope. And then you just got to pull that envelope out and then create your card. The only thing we do not include are the inks and the stamps. And we do not include the embellishments. But this month, with a $75 order or more, I will be including a free embellishment for you. All right, oh shoot, I did not make sure I had all of my basic tools before I started. Let me make sure I got them. I could not find my scissors last night. So well, hopefully they're just gonna pop up here for me. Because I was crafting last night and I could not find my scissors. And I started this without finding them. So that could be a challenge for me if I don't know where my scissors are. I might not be able to put ribbon on anything. Oh boy. Well, I meant to find them before I started because I could not find them last night. Well, and you have no substitute for scissors. And I know most people have like lots of scissors, but here I only have one pair of scissors. And usually they don't go anywhere from my table, but somewhere they disappeared. All right, I'm gonna keep looking as I'm stamping. They probably fell on the floor or something. I don't know. All right, we're taking a piece of vellum. It is 8.5 by 5.5, and we are gonna fold that in half. And then, so vellum can be used as cards. Our vellum now comes in 12 by 12 sheets, and you get a whole nice big package of it. So you can make lots of these cards. The paper that I'm using is a new pack of paper, and it is the paper that I'm featuring in my card club this month. And I'm also there'll be a pack of this in my upcoming winter retreat. Love this paper a lot. I've already went through. I think I'm on like my second package of it already. But it's the Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper is where I got this piece from. And yeah, I love this Secret Sea, but I really love these little basic beige flowers. So we're going to take that and we're going to glue that down to the inside of our card. So one of the things that I do with our vellum cards is that you have to put like a piece on the inside that's white. I purposely make it so the size of it is going to be just a little bit bigger than my front. This is my front piece. Hi, Marilyn. So this is our inside, which it's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and that's going to go on the inside, and it's our basic white. Your adhesive will show through a little bit, but that's okay. The card is so cool that doesn't even matter. I did take one of our textured notes. It's this one that has this little stitching around it, if you can see. And then for this one, I want to put some. Again, the stamp set I'm using is the Fabulous Sayings, which is our product of the month. But I wanted just some greenery. And this new stamp set called Greenery Lane is really awesome for that. And the dies are all kinds of awesome greenery. So I went ahead. By the way, this is how I store my dies now. I tuck this in so I can just slide it out and slide it in. So that's how I store them. And this has been working for me so far. And then I ran this through with Basic Beige. This is one of the pieces of greenery. And again, if I usually use my scissors, and I don't have my scissors or my poker tool. Oh, gosh. Hey, look. Happy day. I think I just prayed about it, and God's like, here's your scissors, Rhonda. They're actually right where they're supposed to be. Who looks where they're supposed to be? I always was looking everywhere else. So I found my scissors, people. We are in business. Now I can have ribbons. But look there's lots of greenery. Greenery you can stamp and then die cut out. And then this one is, you don't even need a stamp. And then look at all these cute, tiny, adorable flowers. So there is our greenery lane, and I am using the stamp set as well. Again, just for that greenery, the greenery purpose of it. So I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to use this greenery up here at the top. I'm going to use Secret C, one of my favorite colors. And I do need a little scrap piece of paper. So I'll just take a little scrap piece of paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp the outline. This is a good old-fashioned two-step stamper. Yeah, so we will definitely have the recording on YouTube as well. So I'm going to, just take some of this. This is my favorite one out of here. I don't know why, I just love that one. And then we're going to take the overlay of it and do the background. And then this one we're going to stamp off so it's not so dark, and then we'll go into that. So really, really pretty how that pops out of there. Okay, so then I have this little piece here, and I'm going to stamp my words first so that I know. We can do a thank you. I love this You're on My Mind. I love that one. And you can do anything. So some of it's sending love. So it's great for Valentine's Day. Obviously, good old-fashioned birthday. And then, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to make this a thank you. So I think. By the way, when you pull that off, don't lose it. You keep that. I try to keep it nearby because that's actually very important. So I'm going to take the thank you and stamp that up there up top. And let's see, put that back where I just took it from. I am going to, while I'm doing it, is To a Fabulous Friend. I really like that stamp too. And since I have it out, I'm just going to go ahead and stamp it. And I'm going to stamp it onto a scrap piece of white paper. This is just a scrap piece. I'm going to stamp that on there for the inside. I do need our basic beige stamp pad for this card as well. So we'll use that. Okay, so our stamping is done. Now we just need to assemble our card. Let me get rid of this scrap paper so it doesn't look so messy. So this is what our card looks like so far. Again, so the vellum, it just makes this such a soft card. And this new vellum that we have, we just came out with it like a couple months ago. It almost has a little bit of a texture to it. It's really nice for this purpose. So I'm going to glue that down. Taking our mini glue dots, I'm just going to add a couple mini glue dots to just different places that you can't see them. I'll add 3. I'll just do 3 little mini glue dots. Okay. Then this is, now I can position this so it's right where I want it to be. So it kind of hangs over a little bit. It goes right up there to the thank you. You can kind of position that. The ribbon I'm using was out of the holiday catalog, or more of our, it's part of the modern Christmas suite. But I really want to challenge you, it's not just for Christmas. So this is black and white and gold baker's twine. I love this black. It goes so well with basic beige. And to me, it looks like it's basic beige, but just with that pop of gold into it. So, and same thing with that black. So definitely don't put this away just because you think it's Christmas. I think this is a good year-round baker's twine. So again, this is black, white, and gold. It's baker's twine. Yep, and you get a roll of each of them. So keep this out. Don't pack it away. I think sometimes like, oh, that's Christmassy, so don't use that. Same thing with these deer dots. Like those are from like the Jolly Delivery line. Like, but those are so not just Christmassy. So don't pack everything away just because you think it's Christmas. This is definitely one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a bow and put that right there on the front. And last but not least, on the inside, I'm going to do a little bit of paper piecing. And I'm going to cut out to a fabulous friend. And I'm going to cut that. And so I'll do to a fabulous friend. Now, let me tell you, I love to do this. I love the look of it, number one. Number two, that stamp was long, but I wanted it to, I didn't want it to hang off, because then you'll see what's through there. Can you see how that looks so pretty? But this way I can make it so it's not long. So just take these, I'll stick a mini glue dot on the back of this, and then we'll just do a little bit of paper piecing. And you just, this is one of my favorite parts of the card. I think it just is a really pretty look to it. It makes it just a little bit different. So to a fabulous friend. And then there's, in that greenery lane, there is this cute, adorable little flower. So I'm going to take that with our basic beige, and we're just going to put a couple of those. See, it's so cute. Let's put a couple of those there on the inside of our card. Okay, last but not least, let's embellish this baby up. And now we have a soft and beautiful card that's perfect to send to a friend that you think is fabulous, and just thank them for being them. Like, just, thank you for being a fabulous friend. Oops, I put that one a little bit too far over. It's okay. It doesn't look bad, but typically I would have tried to hide that a little bit. The dots that I picked for this card that will match are new. They're called Moody dots, but they have this secret C dot in there, which also would go with Night of Navy as well, but it has cloud cover, olive, and let's see, I should get my take a pick tool. Do I have one here? Nope, because these are really, there you go. Let's just do a couple of these. One, two, one more. Let's do a white one. I like it when white is really pretty with this. I'm making this way more difficult than it really is. It's not this difficult. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I got dots all over my table. All right. So there is our card number one. We're going to do 4 cards, and you guys know I'm going to make you vote on your favorite, right? So this is a beautiful vellum card, and there's number 1. All right, let's move on to number 2. So I am showing you all the product that I'm picking to show you is product that I'll be using in other places. So this product of the month is one that, again, that you can, if you spend over $75 in my online store, it will automatically get emailed to you. And then, or you can buy it for $25 if you would prefer to do that. But it is definitely really awesome. You can also, so this is a new program from Stampin' Up. You can, you can get it for $5 once you spend over $75. So it's like a little fun little add-on. Okay, my next card that we're going to do, let me grab over here. Ooh, I'm so excited about this one. We're using the Easter basket. It is not, I do not think it's too early to use the Easter basket. So this is something that I'm doing for my team meeting next month. And I'll be doing a stamp camp on it. And I have already made probably 8 different projects with it and barely touched all the funness of it. So cool. I also know that it's going to be really popular. So I want to get all my Easter stuff done before it sells out. So I'm just warning you. The paper that's a part of the suite, the Easter Joy paper, it is like no other paper we've ever had. We've never had paper like this. And to be honest with you, I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like it feels like vinyl. Like it feels like it's very heavy. It's very thick. It's way thicker than even our normal designer series paper. I think it's even as thick as our cardstock. So I think it'd be great to make boxes with. and packaging, but I just love the patterns for Easter, for birthdays, for spring. Like, it's not just Eastery. Yes, like the flowers, there are definitely Eastery pieces with the eggs, but it's not specifically just Easter. So it's great for all that. Look at this, where you have like 6 different card fronts or embellishments to put in scrapbook pages. But is this not like a super, super fun pack of paper? And again, once you'll never know until you touch it how different it is. It's very thick, very heavy. Does anybody else have this? And do you? Don't, I mean, it is a very unique paper that, like, we've never carried anything like it. So it's a lot thicker. It is a specialty paper because it also has some sparkles and things in that. So this is the bundle that I'm using. I'm gonna get my stamp set out. It has 2 very cute little bunnies. Let me show you a card that I did with it. They have 2 very cute little bunnies. So these I just embossed on crumb cake to make those cute little bunnies. But so it's a really versatile, fun pack of paper for spring and Easter. I know it's January, and that is, I'm telling you, January is the time when I like to probably do the most crafting, because it's winter and you're snowed in, and I need to get away from all the winter stuff. So this is one way that I really do that. Okay, so I'm going to take our little bunny here. Which one did I do? This one where the ear is just kind of going over. I ran through the die cut already. When you have the photopolymer, you can do it either way, where you stamp it first and then run it through. Sometimes I find it easier to run my image through first, and sometimes I'll run through 2 of them just so I have two chances. But then I will, because it's photopolymer, you can kind of line it up pretty good. So I will line that up onto my die cut. Yeah, see? Better than sometimes when I try to get it to go through. By the way, we will be having a new stamp positioning tool. We had the Stamparatus, and we have not had one for about 3 years. We are launching one next month. I'm super excited about that. I have not got my hands on it yet. We just found out about it today. And so, yeah, we're going to have a new stamp positioning tool. It's going to be free for people who join Stampin' Up! Next month, and then it'll be something that we will eventually sell. All right, so I'm taking a piece of that paper. Look, I loved both sides of the paper, that we're using both sides on this card. And this is, I think I did this 2 3/4, or maybe it's 3 by 5. Oh, I'm gonna go with this side over here. Just stick it down, Rhonda, right? All right, then this is a 2-inch piece, 2 by 4, and that's gonna just go down here, down at the bottom, kind of down at the bottom. So I'm just, again, just pick 2 kind of coordinating ones. It is definitely, yeah, so everybody who's got it is, it's very different, but it is really thick and heavy. All right, we're gonna take our cute little Easter bunny. When you color in Easter bunnies, I feel like you can do what you feel comfortable with. But I personally, you can, this one's going to be a white Easter bunny. So for a white Easter bunny, all I have to do is I'm going to take my light smoky slate, and I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm going to take my bigger side and just add a little bit of the gray to kind of give a little bit of a shadow. Let me just kind of outline the edges there. So you don't need to, I'm not making it a gray bunny. It's kind of a white bunny. That's dirty. Not really dirty. It's just, those are just shadows. So you just kind of follow along the outer edge. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this is the light, pretty in pink. And I'll do the parts of the ears, and then a little bit of the nose. So that's how I colored in the bunny. Isn't he cute? And it's so simple. Now you can color the bunnies in all the way and make it a brown bunny. But I feel like this is very kind of more realistic looking. And it's also a lot easier to color. So go ahead and take some dimensionals, and Look, I have a whole new pack here. This is exciting. Whew. A whole new thing of dimensionals. Isn't that like one of your favorite things? It's one of, well, I don't know, call me crazy. It's one of my favorite things. I get like excited about getting a new pack of dimensionals out. All right, so we're gonna put this on here, and he's gonna go right on here. So I'm going to show you, there's lots of words in here. There's Happy Easter, Hello Spring, For You, Easter's on its way. So since I'm using the Easter Bunny, I'm going to make this an Easter project. There are flowers in here. There are little birds. There's a flower bouquet, which you guys can't see that. Let me do this. There's like so I could do this with the flowers and do it, for Hello Spring or For You. There's a flower bouquet. What's really cool is in the set of dies, the dies have an actual flower too. So you could create so it's not stamped. You just would create flowers and put on there. And you can run through, again, other things that are springy and not just Eastery. So this is something where I am doing a bunny, so I am going to do Easter's on its way. So let me find, I've got this here. Oh, there it is. I'm going to stamp this in our Shy Shamrock. Shy Shamrock is the green that is used in this paper. So, and I love, Shy Shamrock is one of my favorite greens. It's perfect for St. Patrick's Day too. I love St. Patrick's Day. Now this is too long. I know that. I want to put it so it's kind of just popping out from the bunny. So I will tap that and see, it'll slide right in there. Okay, so let's put our glue down. So welcome, we've got lots of new people who are here. So this is my monthly online workshop, and how it works is you get to all watch and join me, and I love that you're here. And then, but this is also one that I give you the chance to get sent to your house, so or wherever you're at. It's free with an online order of at least $50. Then we will prepare all the cards for you. Again, we do all the die cutting, even of the bunny. We do the die cutting of all the pieces, and then we send them to you. We actually put them in an envelope and we'll ship it to you. We'll even give you the ribbon. We do not include any dots, but if you go, because you can use dots that you have, but if you go over $75, then we will, this month, I am including a set of, one of the sets of the dots that we're using. So this is a brand new ribbon. I love it. I give it an A+. So if I had to rank this ribbon, it's an A+. So this is our balmy blue gingham ribbon, and it's so springy, Eastery. I'm actually using it in a Valentine's Day class right now, so you can use it for just about anything. I wanted to make that a little bit smaller, a little bit of a smaller bow. So go ahead and take your mini glue dot. I'm going to put this right there. Okay, so that's just what that needed, with just a little bit of there. Now the dots I'm going to put on this one is there are dots that coordinate with this Easter, and they're cute little Easter eggs, and they're adorable little purple little blue dots. Which, yeah, I had it here, but there's everything just seems to be disappearing on me. Oh, there they all are. They're under a piece of paper. So these. And I love it because they have they also have yellow dots. But sometimes you don't see those yellow dots either. So I'm just gonna come in here and take some of the balmy blue. They're like little foam circles. So we're just gonna take a few of those and add those to our card. And since it is Easter, we could totally put one of those little Easter eggs. Let's do that, because these are really cute. So cute. Size sticky. There you go. Okay, voila. So there's our card number 2 using our Easter bunny. I know this is a little early for Easter, but I'm telling you, this is a very cute product. It's really easy and fun to use. And I have a feeling that as Easter gets closer, it'll probably either sell out or go unorderable for a while. So I'm about getting it while it's still available. And this is definitely one that I will have used and played. Again, this is now my 9th card I've made with it, and it definitely gets a high score with me. Definitely an A for sure. One thing that I didn't show you is that there's also in that dies, there's an Easter basket. And you can do the Easter basket as a card front. You can make it into a box. So you can put little candy on there, but it's a very, very versatile little set of dies. Okay. I skipped Valentine's Day and went right to Easter just because that's what was right in front of me. But now we're going to go backtrack and we're going to go to a Valentine's Day card. I'm been using, this is my favorite Valentine's Day bundle, and I hope it's available. When I checked yesterday, it was still available. Does anybody know that? You can let us all know, but it did sell out, but it has come back in. It's the Valentine Kisses. This is what we are featuring in. I'm featuring it in our stamp camp going on right now, and I believe today might be the last day to sign up for it. We already actually prepped for it, so I think we only have about 4 more available, and then it'll be sold out. But the Valentine Kisses bundle, that's still available. So, but I was just saying our stamp camp. I am keeping this traditionally Valentine's Day-ish, and but keep in mind, this is not just Valentine's Day. Like, the bear can be used year-round. My gosh, like, even the things with the bear are teddy bears and flowers and a thing of honey, bear hugs and kisses, giving a big smooch. So much of this is not just Valentine's. I wish they would not have called it Valentine Kisses, because you're thinking, oh, it's just our Valentine's Day. It's actually not. There's only one Valentine's in there. Happy Valentine's Day. The rest of it is celebrate this special day. It is a year-round, really cute bear bundle. So and it has, like, you can do like balloons. I mean, yeah, there's a lot, and these cute little birds. So cute. So I am going with a traditional one here that is, though, Valentine's Day. So I have a piece of basic white that is 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to layer that on a piece of real red that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper that is 5 by 2 1/4. And this paper is screaming all kinds of red and heart and loves and all of that stuff. So, and you're going to use your traditional real red, pretty and pink, bubble bath. So, and the double-sided is really nice. I took another piece of that paper. Let's see if you can see. It's just really cute little pink flowers. So again, the paper is also not just Valentine's Day-ish. So, and I ran it through with our Nested Essentials. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this down here on the front of our card. It'll layer at an angle. I ran through our postage stamp die, but really you could use any of them that you want to, any rectangle. And then I have our adorable little bear that I need to stamp. Pressure's on, Rhonda. Let's see if I can stamp this so that, Erica used this stamp last. I can tell. She did a class with it, and she did not put these things back where they belong. Because sometimes it can be a little bit of a puzzle. I do agree with that. So, yeah, I'll have to work on that. Okay. Sometimes I share things with my daughter. Okay, we're going to take our bear. Now, when you run the bear, just so you know, this one, it actually cuts out his arms. So the arms, I didn't do that. It has that in there. So it already comes that way. So I'm going to ink up the bear with a Memento ink. And should we do a gray bear or a brown bear? I'm thinking they both will go good, but maybe a gray bear. All right, so we'll stamp that. Yeah, see, personally, I do a lot better. Like I lined that up perfectly. I do a lot better lining up after the fact, but not everybody does. And then I'm taking the flower bouquet. The flower bouquet is, we're going to do flowers on this. Did I run through the correct one? I don't think so. Because that looks like these are the wings. Let me go, I have to go, let's see here. I'm going to run through the flower bouquet. Get this one piece of white. I ran through the wrong one. So this could be used for anything. Not just Valentine's Day. Sorry, I don't need to shake the table. Okay. All right, welcome to my January online workshop. I love my little mini machine, having it right next to me. That's always so convenient. Okay, so then we have our flowers. Now let's do a little bit of coloring. I am going to do my bear with smoky slate. So I'll take my darker smoky slate first, and then just go in here and add in like different, kind of again along some of the edges, the darker. And then I'll go in with a lighter smoky slate and then blend that all together. So you can go over it a couple times and it starts to really blend that. So the darker will be like highlights. Okay. Leave the little mouth part there blank. We'll put a different, you could actually leave that white or put a little bit of a fleshy color there. One thing I love about the blends is as it sits, it actually blends a little bit more too. So that the lines, like if there's like a little bit of lines, they'll disappear. And you can go over and over it a couple times. That will help it disappear too. Okay, so I got that. I'm going to add in a little bit of pink to the ears, the top of the nose. I'm going to add pink here to the flowers while I have it open. So decorate your flowers with as you want to. Add a little bit of pink. Then I'm going to get a little bit of a fleshy tone to do I'll get out ivory. Then I'm going to get out a little bit of a light green for the leaves here. And it's Shy Shamrock. I love Shy Shamrock. Just a little bit of green there. And then this will be for his there. So there's our bear. And since I have this out here, it's going to put that in the middle. There you go. So this is the kind of the cool part of the bear. If you want to put, now he can be holding the little teddy bear. I'm going to have him holding this little flower bouquet, and that just slides right in there, and it's actually like he's holding it. And it fits perfectly in there. See? Isn't that it's so cute. A lot of fun playing with this bundle. So much fun. Again, it's one where there are just ideas upon ideas upon ideas of this one that just like kept on coming. All right, I'm going to clean off our stamps and put those away before I forget, using our chamois. You guys all have a chamois? Is your chamois, is that what your chamois looks like? It's like amazing that it still cleans. I love the chamois. I know I was like, what did we ever do with it without a chamois there for so long? Okay, I'm going to put these back. Put this back. Then I'll put our flower back. Definitely need we've used these a lot, if you can't tell, because it's been a fun bundle to play with. All right, let's just go back to our card, and we are almost done. I'm just going to put some dimensionals on our little bear here, our sweet card. I put all those stamps away, and I actually, again, bear hugs and kisses, giving you a big smooch. So I want to position this so that I've got some words that I'm going to put up there, and then the bear. So I like Bear Hugs and Kisses. I think that one is a fun one. They have other ones here that have like smooching. And I'm going to stamp that in black up there at the top. So Bear Hugs and Kisses. After this, we got one more. Hello, Miss Marsha. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Oh, you're getting ready. Oh, boy. Well, at least if you're sitting in a dealership, you get to spend some time with me. That's all. That's a good thing. Okay, so I need to glue this down. Things can be right in front of you. Sometimes they're so hard to see. So we got Bear Hugs and Kisses. Put that on there. And then we're going to put our bear on. Then last but not least, one of my favorite gems is these. They're brand new. They're the pearlized faceted circles. So pretty. And they're actually in all shades of like clear pinks. So there's clear, pink, and like a coral color. But actually, this coral color to me, I use with red. So like this one to me, I'll use on this one because it really goes well with the red. I'm going to use all three colors of these dots on this card. So because they are all so pretty. These are my favorite ones for sure. I'm including these in my next month's card club. They're a part of our stamp camp. But I've already gone through a couple packs of them. See, because they just give this is perfect amount of little sparkle. All right. So yeah, this Kayleen says she likes this sketch. That's actually how I made this card. I found a sketch. A lot of times when I am designing, I'll find sketches that and then I'll just use whatever product that I want to. So this was definitely a sketch that I had seen. I don't even remember where. It's been a while. All right, so we're going to take our real red. What inspired me for this one is one of our cards from our stamp camp. This is one of our cards from our stamp camp. So it's not the same. Obviously, like our stamp camp included doilies and we had the bubble bath ribbon, but just that bear holding the flowers and then the kind of layout is how I came up with this guy. Color on color. You know that I love that. Like that's one of my favorite. I think it just makes such a elegant card. So this is a little bit of a color on color. So red on red. Yeah. And we'll put that down there. All right, so that is card number 3. Of course, you guys will all decorate the insides. In case you're just joining, yes, this Designer Series paper is available as of yesterday. I actually did not check this morning. I've been on mastermind calls all day. So here's card number 3. Here was card number 1, a beautiful vellum card. And then here's card number 2. I jumped the holidays. Hey, Brittany. And then here's card number 3. This is going to be a hard choice on the favorite. But I believe in you. You guys can do it. You can come up with a favorite. All right. The very last card is using a bubble bath. So I have a bubble bath card. Oh, the bundle that I'm using for this one is a punch bundle. We're going to be using the Woolly Friends. Let me make sure I got that stamp set out. I did. I had all of this so organized. That was the problem, is I got organized for it early. And when you get organized for things early, then you got to use them again. But the Woolly Friends is the bundle that we're using. This is a bundle that I am featuring in my next month's card club. So for February. And I've already got it designed because it was so fun. But I wanted to do my January one first anyway. So February card club is going to be this Woolly Friends. We're just going to take the bubble bath and we're going to fold it in half. This is 4 1/4 by 11. And then I took another piece of bubble bath and I used it with a new embossing folder. It's our striped, I think it's called Simple Stripes. I have it over here. Lovely stripes embossing folder. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that down. I'm actually not going to pop it up. I'm going to glue it down. But whenever I do embossing, if I'm gluing down embossing folders, then I want to go all the way around the edge. Okay, so now we have this really nice texture there for the background of the card. One of my other favorite things to do on, we're going to take, oh, I had a piece of white there for something. We're going to take a piece of vellum that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and that's going to get glued down to the background of our card. I'm only going to put glue here in the middle because that's where an image is going to be. I don't want the glue to show through. So I know I'm going to put an image there. So can you guys all tell that I'm so happy that we have our vellum back? Hi, Amy Story. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. Okay, so this is not an Easter card, but I am using that Easter paper because you can see I love this theme, this piece here, and it is kind of this is springy. So I'm using this. This is a 1.5 inch piece, and that's going to go down here onto the front, kind of like the lower part of the card. I'm pretending it's grass. It kind of looks like grass, doesn't it? I love it. I love that. I love that paper incredibly so. Okay, I'm going to get a circle, and we're putting our circle there, and we're going to now we just get to have fun with this adorable bundle. We're going to have fun with it because we're going to do the inside too. So this is our Woolly Friends. First thing I'm going to do is stamp. I think pick the words. You can do welcome cutie, and this could be a baby card. And I should, because I have a little grandbaby girl coming. Sending flowers and sunshine, which I think I might use because I'm going to put the flowers here on the inside, or you're simply fabulous. So very, really fun, different things that you can do. And I'm going to need my bubble bath stamp pad. Let me grab that real quick. All right, so I'm going to stamp the body, and we're going to have, let's just choose this. It's so hard to choose because they're all so cute. So on the circle, we're going to stamp the body, and then we're going to make the head pop up. So we're going to put it up here a little bit towards the top, and then let's stamp the head onto a scrap piece of white. So I'll have this scrap piece of white here, and I'm going to stamp the head. I always put I say horns, but the ears up. So, well, I did that wrong. It is ears up, but I need to stamp it at the bottom. Oh gosh. We're going to put... So silly, Rhonda. There we go. Now I have my head. And we're going to position that in there. I made that way more difficult than it needed to be, and I still am. All right, so I have my head, and I also have a bell. I'm going to put a bell on him. So I'll take the bell, or on her, either one. There is a bell, and there's a bow. You can choose which one you want. So this one, if it's the baby, obviously we want to put the bow, but this one I'm going to put the bell like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in, again for this, I'm just going to add a little bit of the light smoky slate. This is the same kind of concept of the bunny, which makes it pretty easy. The parts where they have little curls, and then kind of on the different parts of the outside. Makes it super easy to color. So you can mass produce these. Here you go. And then we're just going to add a little bit of the light. Use your bubble bath. I almost used my pretty in pink, which would have been fine, but to make it match perfectly, we're going to use, I'll put some here on the ears, a little bit on the cheeks. Then I'll put it here on the bell as well. with his little bell. I'll put the gray in there. Okay, so take a dimensional, put the head on with a dimensional. Get back to all my pieces. This bundle is low inventory. Oh no. Jennifer, I'm glad you told me that. But definitely, so now you can decide, I'm gonna put the, over there. Oh, man. And punch bundles, typically when they go out, they take a lot longer for us to get back because the punches are somewhat more difficult to get our hands on. So we'll see how that goes. All right. And next up, I have, what saying are we gonna do? Maybe sending flowers and sunshine. That was kind of what I was thinking. Because I want to put flowers on the inside. So I take this, I'm going to stamp it in our black ink. Okay. Sending flowers and sunshine. All right. This card is so fun. I'm going to challenge you guys today to pick out what your favorite one is because they are all so cute. Really cute. I keep saying to myself, you bought woodles for the head. Okay, so there you go. This is going to go right down here. And then last but not least, we're going to just add our embellishments to it. And I'm looking for the top of my ink pad because you all know I'm going to get ink everywhere and I don't want to. Oh, I'm not done yet. The whole point of this card that makes me happy is this flowers on the inside. So I'm going to take the flowers on the inside and stamp those across the bottom. So this is, and I'm starting here in the middle and then just, it actually is going to fit 3 of them going all the way across. This, I think, makes this card so cute. So then you don't have to color those all in with blends, which I did the first time. I thought I put my blends at workout, but it actually has a stamp. So this is also a two-step stamper. So you can, I'm going to take my Shy Shamrock and then add the leaves. And see, it lines up so nice with our photopolymer. And then I'm going to go in with our bubble bath and do the flower, our little tulips. I love tulips. Okay, we'll do our bubble bath and then we'll do our tulips there. I just think this makes it so cute. All right, this will get glued down to the inside of our card. There you go. And because we've got them right here and they're so pretty, we're going to add some of these faceted circles. And I'm not going to add the darker ones. I'm just going to add there's like a clear, and then there's ones that are like a lighter pink. So I'll do the lighter pink and then the clear ones. Let's see, where are we going to stick that last one? Let's put it on there. Okay, here we go. Card number 4. All right, so here is our online workshop for the month, our 4 cards. Now it turns over to you guys. If you place your online order, and you have until Monday at midnight, next Monday at midnight, and it just has to be at least a $50 order, then I will prepare these projects for you and send them to you for free. So I pay for all the cardstock, I pay for the postage and shipping, and you get to get what you want. Now, if your order is over $75, that's huge. I'm going to send you a free pack of the dots. I'm going to send you the faceted ones because I use those the most. And also, and I'm including these in Card Club this month and also my retreat. So I feel like people will have a lot of them. As well, Stampin' Up! Will allow you to be able to purchase the product of the month for only $5. So Pick your favorite. Which one is your favorite? So card number 1 was the Vellum card using the Fabulous Sayings and Greenery Lane. And it's a beautiful Vellum card. Card number 2 was our Easter basket card using some of the new Easter, actually almost all of it. I use the paper, the dots, the ribbon. That's all kind of in that suite. So you might as well just buy the whole suite. Card number 3 was using our Valentine Kisses. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. The video doesn't show how cute it is, but he's so cute. And then card number 4 is our Woolly Friends, Sending Flowers and Sunshine. And then the inside has our flowers. Okay, so let me know which one's your favorite. Again, and if you're on Creative Corner, this tutorial will be on there for you. And I also send step-by-step instructions to everybody who places their order and gets the class sent to them for free. The bunny, I know, card 1, I love it too. So it is a tough one. Thank you guys so much for being here with me and getting crafty and having a really fun and beautiful and bright lunch break with Rhonda here in the cold and the snow. Like, this is what definitely makes my heart happy. And I hope it makes your heart happy too. So make some time for yourself. Take some time to get crafty and creative and help combat some of those winter blues too. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you'll always get all the replays, and share this too so that sharing is caring, right? I appreciate it. And I love that you guys join me and spend this time with me too. All right, have a great rest of your day. Next week, there will not be a live lunch break with Rhonda. I am getting out of this cold. Hopefully, my flight will take off for next week. So there will not be a live one. We will have a video that we'll share with you because I want you to always know that I'll be here for you every single week. But it will not be a live one. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you later.